What is up, you guys? I thought I would share my lineup with you. At quarterback, I got the Peyton Manning. I completed the style set and got Peyton Manning and Luke Kuechly from that. At running back, I got this Trey Mason. This Peyton Manning and this Trey Mason, you can actually pick these up for pretty cheap. I think the Peyton Manning, I think I saw him going for like 15k coins. I'm on the Xbox One. And the Trey Mason, I think, goes for around 30. I'm not completely sure about those stats, but for a 95 overall quarterback, if you haven't completed the Style Master or aren't going to, for a 95 overall quarterback who puts the ball in the spot almost every time, I mean, that's just a great price. And he got 68 speed. I mean, that's just a great price to pick him up at if you need a quarterback. Trey Mason, he's a pretty good running back. I would suggest looking into him if you're needing a running back. On my offensive line, I got Iron Mike, just the 92 overall though. I got Gene Upshaw. He goes into the Alshon Jeffrey set. David DeCastro, he's not too good. If you're looking for an elite right guard, probably wouldn't want him. When I'm playing games online, he seems to give up a lot of blocks and make it harder for me to throw the ball. I get sacked, usually because he failed to pick up a block. This all rookie Matthews, I picked him up in a Pro Pack, I think, or an All Pro Pack or something, and he's all right. I can't remember who I had there before, but he does better than the other one did. Martellus Bennett's my starting tight end right now. Heath Miller is backing him up, and then I think his name's Kelsey, and the reason he's my third tight end is he fumbled twice in one game and cost me that game. So I am just disgusted with his card. I just didn't want to deal with that again. On defense, of course, I have Luke Kuechly at the middle linebacker position. Lawrence Timmons backing him up, the Football Outsiders. Dante Hightower is actually my right linebacker, even though he plays middle. I picked up this, well, everyone did for free. I have someone else who's an A4 overall too, but I can't remember who it is. Let's see. The Fridge and Will Fork are my two defensive tackles. I got Brett Kiesel as my left end. You gotta fear the beard. If you don't have J.J. Watt, Brett Kiesel's actually a pretty good pickup. I got him for 25,000 coins. That was actually a really good price because I saw him floating around 50 sometimes. So when I was looking to buy him, so if you can get him for that price, I think it's worth it. A few more that go into the final edition. Alshon Jeffrey set, strong safety, right end, this third cornerback. Banks, Cox, Debs. They all go into the Alshon Jeffrey set. I'm going to be completing that soon. Brent Grimes. I completed his final edition set. He is a really good cornerback. I'll tell you what, for 5'10", and I pretty much did that set really cheap. I got a couple of things from packs, and then I just sniped the other ones when I saw them at a good price. And the biggest expense was just the badges. But he is just a really good cornerback for 5'10". He's fast, he can cover guys really good. And look at the jumping, 97 jumping. Every season game I was playing after I had him, he intercepted, except for the last one, he intercepted a pick every one. And that is just great, when you have a guy who is lining up with the tall receivers and intercepts or gets an interception, I should say. That's just great. I had to pick up this Desmond Trufant because I actually had Jonathan Banks as my second cornerback. My team's not all that great, so I had Banks as my second quarterback. and then someone else is my third, and he was getting beat a lot, so I had to swap him out. I have the pieces to replace Demps. I have the pieces to replace Demps with a 98 overall Palomalu. The only thing I don't have right now is the elite badge, because I ended up selling mine because the price was so high, so I decided to sell my elite badges, and I bought some of the pieces for the Palomalu set because I actually got them at a pretty good price, and I just hope I can buy another elite badge or get one out of a pack and complete the Palomalu. And I'm also hoping to get James Harrison as my left linebacker. Not sure if that'll work, how that'll work out, when it'll happen. It all depends on how many coins I make from selling the badges. So that's sort of what I'm focusing on right now. Because I could just go out and buy an elite badge, but I would kind of rather keep my coins. Try to buy as many gold badges as I can while they're cheap, and then sell them later and complete all these sets later. So that's just my team right now. I'm hoping it gets better over time. I'm working on it. Well, thanks for watching.